The Tehachapi community plunged into a new tradition on President's Day. I'm Grace Leverrier, your neighborhood reporter, at the community pool where over 60 people took the leap and braved the cold water. On a February day, you may not think to head out to the Dye Natatorium pool. Of course, it's usually closed for the season, but this President's Day, it was the place to be.
Jumping into the water is quite an experience. You don't realize just how cold it is until you actually jump in.
The Tehachapi Valley Recreation and Parks District held its first annual polar plunge Monday morning. Sarai Diaz, Marketing and Recreation Specialist for the TVRPD, said the chill of the water shocks the system, but it's worth it.
So you start feeling the cold, and then what I describe it as the pins and needles feeling, your whole body's just so cold.
Around 65 people of all ages took the cold plunge, including Erin Flynn and her family.
Just sounded fun. I've heard it's good for you, good for your health, but I just like to do weird things with my weird child.
Curtis Nelson says the shock of the cold water wasn't new to him. He's done this before.
It's so refreshing when these cold waters like this. It's like my third polar plunge type thing, so I enjoy them a lot.
Nelson hopped in the cold water more than once, and during one, he swam alongside Tehachapi Mayor Michael Davies.
The first second was total shock. But
Worth it?
oh yeah, it's cool.
Brenda Gonzalez, recreation manager, said the idea for the plunge came about a month ago to bring the community together during the winter.
And just really promote health and wellness. I think that this is a great opportunity to do that and have use for our pool that is seasonal.
The pool season typically begins in April. Corey Torres, district manager for the TVRPD, says the community pool was built in the 1950s.
This is an old pool, so I mean, like I said, it's a community asset, but it's got its issues, but we work on it every year and we try to make it available. We're determined to keep it up and running for as long as it can.
Torres said that eventually the pool will need major upgrades, but until then, the TVRPD will maintain as much of the upkeep that it can. Torres says the plunge wasn't only a way to connect with a community, it was also a way to recenter yourself.
Just getting out here and doing something hard, it takes a lot of mental determination to get out here and do it. And so that was a fun piece.
Cold plunging has become increasingly popular as a way to potentially reduce inflammation and reduce stress. According to a 2023 study in the Journal of Thermal Biology, researchers found that cold plunging could potentially help with improving your mood and regulating stress. Sarai Diaz says the benefits make it all worth it.
Just knowing the health benefits really, at least for me, gets me through the few minutes that you're in there.
If you are interested in becoming involved in the pool and potentially becoming a lifeguard, the Parks and Rec Department says they are in need of those, and the upcoming training program begins on March 1st. More information for that will be linked on our website, turnto23.com. In Tehachapi, I'm Grace Leverrier, your neighborhood reporter.